Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome to the finale of Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. Last time, we ended up getting the last of the remaining collectibles for the most part. I also ended up discovering that Stop and Swap is behind a paywall, that you have to have a file actually already completely started for nuts and bolts in the first place in order to even get Stop and Swap. That's annoying. So this has now been downgraded to a 95% run. I will get Stop and Swap later. But we've gotten all the notes, jiggies, and all the Mumbo tokens, as well as beaten Mr. Vile again and gotten the achievement for that. So there's only one thing that's left in the game. And if you have the 360 version, you'll know that it's the last one because you have an achievement you're missing. And that is Bottle's special puzzle game, which is inside Banjo's house once you interact with the Bottle's portrait. Now, in the 360 port, it's very sensitive. It's a lot more so than the N64 version, but get close enough, and whoa-hey! We found Bottle's secret moving picture game. So, if we complete the puzzles, we'll get a mystery prize. Well, Kazooie, it is an achievement in our case, but it also gives us some nice little prizes. But here is what this picture game is. Pretty much, you have to put the puzzle pieces back in the right place, but the background photo will be moving a lot as well. This is something that actually Banjo-Tooie will be doing a lot with, so get used to this. Now, these aren't too bad. There are 7 of them total, and early on, it's pretty simple. The only problem I really have with this is, personally, my 360 controller is very sensitive and is prone to moving on its own a little bit. And you only notice it really when you're trying to be extremely precise, which is why I don't really use this 360 controller that much. Normally, I have a wired 360 controller that I use, but I didn't want to use it for this project. I wanted to use my actual Xbox brand one, and that was a big mistake, it seems. But slowly completing the puzzle, this is pretty simple, as are the controls, which, if you didn't read them, it's the A button to put the puzzle down, the X button to remove it, and then the C stick to move around the puzzle pieces. We're not going to be moving them around for a couple puzzles, but once you complete it, Bottles will congratulate us and give us our new prize. And what is our new prize? Use the tiles on the floor of the Sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove to unlock new cheat codes. Yep, and just like Cheeto, you can know these cheat codes, but you have to do these mini games before they actually unlock in the game. So, now we can try level 2 of the game. Now, I believe that to unlock some of the later puzzles, you actually have to do the levels themselves or unlock them. And you might be thinking, okay, the next one's going to be Treasure Trove Cove. Nope, the next one is a Freezy Peak. So this is why you're going to need to do some of them in the future. Now, I find that these puzzles aren't too bad. More so because I'm so used to things like the Black Ballad from Kingdom Hearts, because that was a pain in HD 1.5 swim down a bit, which is pretty standard. But pretty much, I think we should use this time to talk about my thoughts on Banjo Kazooie a little bit more. I gave them throughout the project, obviously, but honestly, I love Banjo Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie is a fun platformer series, and it's a series that I had been meaning to start for a while. I don't remember if I said this early in the project. This was actually meant to be my first Game Anyone exclusive, which at the time in which I joined Game Anyone, this would have also made this my 3rd overall project, because The Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge was going on at the time. Well, what ended up happening was I didn't like how it was turning out. I still had, you know, the dazzle and everything, and I ended up scrapping this entirely. I think I was at I was past Treasure Trove Cove. I think I might have been at Clanker's Cavern by then, and I just decided to cancel it. And I figured, you know what? I should bring this series back. Plus, also, I needed something short to do, and I felt Banjo Kazooie was short enough. So that's pretty much why I did. I love this game a lot because I feel that this is Mario 64 done even better. My biggest gripe with Mario 64 and the DS port in general is you can only do one mission at a time, and it's a pain sometimes to go to the hub world and have to go back in, then go out, then go in. And that's something I'm just not a fan of. Banjo Kazooie fixed that, and that's why I love it so much. Now, I will say that the 360 port, I am not a fan of the fact that, you know, they locked out Stop and Swap in itself, unless you have nuts and bolts. Now, I get that Stop and Swap never really was implemented fully correctly in the original port of the game. That being said, it was still something that you could actually unlock and get inside the original game, and it still did something with Banjo Kazooie. So the fact that pretty much they're telling you, oh, hey, you want this? Pay us. Pretty much at this point, it looked like cheapest ones of nuts and bolts usually would be around, like, oh, how much was it? I think $20 to unlock the more content was just very irksome. But overall, controls of this game were phenomenal. The only thing that's really the problem, again, is my 360 controller is a little bit of a pain, in which I probably should have used my other one. If really we had gone the way I wanted to, I would have used the wired Xbox One controller that I have, which I specifically only use for PC games, like Fallout, because otherwise I'll use mouse and keyboard. But sadly, my 360 didn't want to recognize that, which makes sense. So, that takes care of the third puzzle, so that's bottles bonus number 3. Just hope you're writing these down. Don't worry, I'm going to be typing these in towards the end. So, level 4 is a go-go, baby. So, let us move on to the fourth one, which is as Nabnut. Now, the other thing about Banjo Kazooie that I really enjoy is the music. I love Banjo Kazooie's music, and that's more because I love Grant Kirkhope's compositions so much, which is why I am extremely excited for A Hat in Time. Please come out already, A Hat in Time, please. I really want A Hat in Time to come out already. It's supposed to be coming out this year, if I'm remembering correctly, but I still don't know if it is. Either way, though, the game's a lot of fun, and I think that, you know, was it 4J Studios? Wow, I don't even remember the studio that did this. I think 4J Studios did a decent enough job porting this over, fixing a lot of the problems that the original Banjo Kazooie had, such as dying, losing all your notes, which is bullshit, as well as losing all the Jinjos. I think that was just fine that they fixed that. But unfortunately, I have to dock a point after that whole Stop and Swap fiasco. I have to dock a big, big point on that one, my good man. But either way, since we're pretty much close to the end of this project, what is going to be the next project? Well, just like always, I'm going to be putting at the end of the video what the next project is, and to give you guys a hint for it right now, it's going to be another redo, since, you know, I still need to do quite a few of those. And unfortunately, I am very behind schedule in those. So there we go. The next one's going to be a redo. So what does the word bottles bonus 4 do for us? Don't worry, we'll be seeing what it does in due time. There's actually only one cheat code I didn't type in, and that was my fault. So, let's go now on to level 5. Right, which is, looks like it's of Tank Tup and Tip Tup's choir. Oh, poor Tip Tup. Never gonna show up in another game again. That is, unless, you know, I decide to do Diddy Kong Racing. And if I do Diddy Kong Racing, I'm doing the N64 version, because that is the better version with the unbutchered music. And again, that was more indicative of the N64's sound card. Nintendo really never had the best sound card after the Super Nintendo one. Well, for their cartridge-based systems, I should say. But either way, let us fill in the gaps for this puzzle. And this is where I started noticing, okay, my controller is very sensitive. Can I turn down the sensitivity? No? Well, god damn it. That's one thing I love. I love being able to turn down sensitivity, because I generally use 360 controllers, and for the most part, I use my wired ones. The only reason why I didn't use my wired one this time is because it's missing a covering on the left thumbstick, which is what I need to move around, and that actually hurts after a while. In fact, that's the entire reason why I got a wired Xbox One controller and started using it for games like Fallout on the PC, because, oh my god, it feels so lovely. And please note, this isn't a first-party one. This is a third-party one because, you know, first-party Xbox controllers generally aren't that good. And it seems that Banjo agrees with me on that one. Oh, thank you, Banjo. All right, so we are done with that one. So let us go now on to the next one. So, on to the next level. Which is apparently, according to Bottles, the last one. So, all we gotta do is put the pieces together from Mad Monster Mansion, which ended up... I was surprised when I was going back and I was getting all of the... What are they called? The Mumbo tokens. I had missed quite a few in Mad Monster Mansion, and I'd actually missed only 2 in Click Clock Wood. I thought I would have missed more in Click Clock Wood, but no, it was Mad Monster Mansion, in which I missed a plethora of them. Then again, Mad Monster Mansion does have 15 of them, so it's not too bad. Nope, stupid sensitivity, no. Okay, that's gotta go right there. And this goes right there. Grab it. There we go. That goes right there. Right? No, you idiot. There we go. Alright, past me. You are doing good so far. Now put that one right there. Now I need you to move. Nope, nope. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's obvious. Past me, you dolt! No, it doesn't go there. No, it doesn't go there. It goes there. Oh, past me, you're so stupid. And again, present me is also indicative of this stupidity. Oh, I'm so stupid. So, that takes care of that one. That one. Right, 2 more left. So that one right there. And, god dang it. Nope, grab it. And, boom. There we go. Why didn't you think anyone would do it? Because you knew my 360 controller was deciding it wanted to slide on its own? Believe me, I hate that. Alright, so he's got no more games left for us to play, but I haven't gotten my achievement. You lie! So yes, he fooled us. So it's not nice. He fooled us, so he has one more that is left. Now, this one's gonna be different from the other puzzles. And by that, I mean... we have 24 seconds less of time, which actually does make a huge difference. This is actually the only one of the Bottles bonuses that I actually ended up failing. All the other ones were done first try. This minigame isn't too hard, which is why, yet again, doing these Let's Plays makes me realize I was a real dipshit in the past. Oh, past me, you're so stupid. That can pretty much be the finale in a nutshell for me. So pretty much just have to put all the pieces together. It's a little bit harder also because of the fact that, you know, you have the honey background like this. So what I recommend for this one is work from the outside first, get the outside edges, and then build on from the inside, which is coincidentally how I normally do puzzles in themselves. I usually build the outside first, and then I do the inside. Right, and that goes right there. But unfortunately, I wasted so much time, and I'm still wasting time, that obviously goes right in the corner. This also wasn't helping that my sensitivity was deciding, hey, I'm gonna screw you. No, no, I have 10 seconds. It was at this point I'm freaking out. No, you idiot, it doesn't go upside down. It goes right there. Right, and then that goes in the corner. And, oh no, I failed. Luckily, you can try again as many times as you want without having to do that. Unfortunately, Bottles repeats this dialogue every time you fail. So that's something I don't want to do. So I think we should, you know, win this time. So, open this up. And now let us try yet again. Now, the entire reason why this is post-commentary, some people might be wondering, because this seems like something I could do live commentary for. I would have done live commentary for it, but this was also right after I had done searching for the Mumbo tokens. And that in itself took me to find the remaining Mumbo tokens. It took me about 2 hours, actually. Which could have been avoided if I said I wasn't getting all the Mumbo tokens, because all the Mumbo tokens don't lead to a percentage in the slightest. You also don't get an achievement for getting all the Mumbo tokens. Well, then again, it wouldn't be true 100%, but then again, in the same vein, this still isn't true 100% because of goddamn Stop and Swap. Oh, I feel like I wasted my time. Alright, so let's quickly hurry on this time. No, you idiot. There. Now quickly, you have 15 seconds, you fool. Right, nope, one more time. There we go. Right, come on, my good man. Okay, you have 6, 5, hurry up. Hurry up. Nope, sensitivity. And barely. And there you go, Jigsaw Maker. And I didn't cheat. Then again, cheaters always win. Cheaters always win. What, they don't? Look at the New England Patriots. Cheaters always win. But for our final code, we get Wishy Washy Banjo. So, with that, we now have all 12 achievements for the Xbox Live Arcade port of Banjo Kazooie. As you can see, I am doing lots of backflips for fun. And to show it off, go to our achievements. And 12 out of 12 for Banjo Kazooie. Still find it odd that, you don't get one for getting all the Mumbo tokens, but oh well. So, now that we're done with that, I think we should show off some of the cheat codes. I say some because I forgot about Big Bottles Bonus. That's literally the only cheat code I forgot. But I ended up speeding this up right here because this takes a while. So, pretty much just spell Bottles Bonus. And each time you do, you'll get a new bonus. And it was right there that I realized, oh no, did I screw up? No, it still lets you do this. Now, if you were to type in multiple Bottles bonus codes in the original N64 version, Bottles will tell you you couldn't do that. And he would warn you that it would delete your save file. And if I'm remembering correctly, I think it actually would delete your save file if you ended up not turning them off. So you turn them off by hitting no bonus. In the 360 port, you cannot type in more than one of the Bottles bonus codes at a time. But Bottles bonus 1 is simply just that. And as you can see, you have to go in and out every time to restart the codes again. So this is why I'm doing this. So keep hitting that. And there we go. Come on, find the S. There we go. This is also something you should probably get used to because this is used in Banjo Tooie a little bit too. Not in, ground pounding form because that would take a while, but with eggs. But for Bottles Bonus 2, I am a freak with giant hands and feet. I don't like this. No. It was at this point I was trying to type in Bottles Bonus, 1, but didn't want to. So, no bonus. And let's go out and back in. You can see why this is annoying. So, doot, 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 doot. Poor Kazooie. How she's not dead from this, I do not know. But let's see what Bottles Bonus 3 will give us. I mean, you gotta beat Bottles Bonus 2. That was pretty dang freaky, if you ask me. It's a doot. And Big Head Kazooie, which is actually the only cheat code that will affect Kazooie in the slightest. I know, it seems very odd. This is the only cheat code that will actually affect Kazooie. All the other ones affect Banjo. So, we're done with that one, so let's now go on to Bottles Bonus number 4. Now, I forgot to put in Big Bottles Bonus. I will probably put that one in once I eventually go to get Stop and Swap, because, I'm going to have to get Stop and Swap eventually, and I am going to have to do Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Maybe next year. But for right now, Bottles Bonus number 4. So, doot, doot, doot. Oh my god, what am I? I am like some weird elongated bear who clips through the floor. I don't like this. It feels very weird whenever you're controlling things with that, believe me. So let's get rid of this because I am an abomination. All right. So now on to Bottles Bonus number 5. And then skip Big Bottles Bonus because I forget about it. Go past me. And doot. Doot. Bottles. Bonus. 5. Right, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh my god, I'm even more of an abomination. Who clips even more. My head is doing something very weird, and I don't feel comfortable with this. And it feels very weird when you're trying to jump with this as well. That's why I don't recommend keeping some of these codes on. So, let us get rid of that and type in our last code that we're going to be doing for this project. Wishy-washy Banjo. Which I believe will only unlock after you beat the game. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that you can use it in an emulator as well beforehand, but I think it might cause some problems. I do not know for certain, so don't quote me on that. But, wishy-washy. Soon. Banjo. B-A-N-J. I should have been facing the other way when doing this. Uh-oh. Bad magic? Oh no! I'm a washing machine! What's even funnier? Banjo has the saddest eyes. But you can still pretty much do all your moves. Kazooie's invisible, so I'm a washing machine. Oh my, I'm a washing machine. This is quite unfortunate. I'm also a washing machine with terrible clipping issues, which bug me. Like, that is something that's bugging me so much, but I mean, look at everything I can do. I'm a washing machine. I can wash clothes, but I mean, what else could I do? Why, simple. The same thing all washing machines know how to do. Fly. Yes. This is it. This is what gaming has been building up to, ladies and gentlemen. Washing machine flight. I'm kind of upset that there's not a gushing stream of water coming out of that pipe. It would have been hilarious. But yes, this is pretty much the secret code, sort of, to make Banjo something else. I personally find this hilarious to use. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should go and, I don't know, find a good spot to end our adventures in Banjo Kazooie. Or should I say, Washer Kazooie? That was terrible, and I should be ashamed for it. So, let's go now towards the last part of the project that I think this washing machine deserves to be shown in all of its glory. But first we kill a crab. The crab will be the last enemy we kill in this game. I think. Unless I kill the gruntling that's up here. Do I kill the gruntling that's up here, or do I let him live? Nope, I kill the gruntling. The gruntling is now the last thing I kill inside the game. Banjo just looks so sad, and I mean, I'd be sad too if I was a washing machine. Let's hope that this doesn't return. Oh no. I'm gonna assume it does. And I'd be right. But, either way, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna leave it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. And I thank you guys for watching my Let's Play of Banjo Kazooie. See you guys next time.
Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Oogie's Revenge.